Hello, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Planet Coaster 2 Park series. Yeah, I know, it's been a while since I've done another episode. I know the last one was it's definitely more than a week ago. I have been busy with other stuff, trying to get No Limits 2 stuff out. And, anyways, I'd like to address the elephant in the room, which I don't know why I'm saying that. But anyways, so I hit 700 subscribers and then somebody unsubscribed. So two people unsubscribed actually. So I am currently still at 698. So if one of you guys is not subscribed and I am still at 698 or 699, then please go and subscribe because I really need them. I really need those subscribers. So, yeah. Even if I am already at 700, can you please just like the video and subscribe, please? Anyways, I'm making a building, which I'm not making it, I'm just editing it. But this building is not one from the workshop, by the way. If you guys want to see it on the workshop, then I'll gladly post it to the workshop. I made this in a different park, though, and I just copied and pasted it over. I didn't really have any ideas for what I wanted to do there, but I ended up doing it now. I just ended up copying a park already, but I am making a park. I'm making a new building right now, so don't you worry. You'll see my whole process of building right now. And yeah, my mouth is hurting because I just got back from the dentist and they numbed one of my teeth right there. Anyways, so I didn't have much inspiration for this, these buildings. I'm really tired. Anyways, I had to find a building at what's it called? Cedar Point. To go off of as a what's it called? As a reference image. So I did that. It's kind of like that one building. Not sure if anybody knows where it is, but it's right in the entrance. It's a arcade building, I think. It's kind of similar to this, not too similar. But yeah, there have been actually like four different buildings that I've tried making here, and they just ended up not working. So that is why this has been taking so long, because I've been trying to figure out what to put here. And I've been trying to put stuff here, but I just can't. So, yeah. I'm so awkward with these videos. I don't even know what to say. But yeah, so I was at 700 subscribers. Somebody told me I was at 700. And somebody unsubscribed. And then another person unsubscribed. These people have to be like trolls or something. They were just waiting until I hit like a big amount of subscribers, and it's just hilarious because it couldn't get funnier. Like, oh my gosh, like you really have to unsubscribe right when I hit 700. Like, you could do that just anytime you want, but clearly you're fine with just, but okay, I am halfway through this, which I'm happy because I'm tired and I'm sorry, but I know you guys like these videos and all that. My gosh, I'm about to fall asleep. Yeah. I still need a name for this park, people. I need a name. So I need someone to comment down below a name for this park and a name for the restaurant too. So yeah. Also, I have a few plans for what I'm gonna do in this park for episode 3 and 4. Episode 3 will pretty much just be me making a what's it called? Well, me making some buildings on the other side of the street, and what you see now where the path is, that's probably how long I'm going to make it. I don't feel like making it any longer since it's going to be a small park. I did have the idea of putting like a tilt coaster in right in front of you. I'll show you in real time where I'll do it, if I remember to. But yeah, hopefully that will work, and I can put in like a tilt coaster, or I was thinking, yeah, like a tilt coaster, or I could do a, maybe a Eurofighter. I don't want to do a dive coaster. Those are, I don't know why. I think B&Ms are pretty expensive, so I was thinking like a Vekoma or Gerstlauer, something not too expensive. Because I know they're not extremely expensive like B&Ms are, but I'm not sure about Intamin. I'm pretty sure Intamin is expensive. But yeah, let me talk about the video now. Yeah, so I'm gonna add some template menus. I noticed that when I looked at it. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Let's talk about what I'm building. I'm building a restaurant. Duh. Those little people right there are the people that come and show you to your seats and stuff like that. I thought that would be cool, and then I put a shelf there because I have seen those before in restaurants, and they're for like menus and silverware, that type of stuff, and I just decided to use it because I'm just cool like that. Anyways, why am I saying anyways so much? I'm talking about the thing. I thought the exterior was really bland, so I went with a kind of, what would you call that? I don't know, like this kind of yeah, this, I don't know, I'm tired. Yeah, why do I always record these voice recordings at the worst times? I'm just so tired right now, even though it's only like 5 o'clock, and I need a break. I need a breaky break. Anyways, what am I doing now? Oh yeah, I'm making a little roof thing. I was planning on making that just a curved roof, but I didn't feel like making a custom one. And I also didn't want to, I just didn't want to do that. So I ended up making this like pitched roof-esque thing. But yeah. I don't know how I got that wrong, but yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're coming up to the end. Very close to the end, actually. If I zoom in, pretty sure. I use Premiere Pro for editing, and when I'm recording stuff, it doesn't actually show me the exact, like where it is exactly. So I kind of just have to like guess. Not guess. I can see it shows me the time. I can't remember how long this video is. Looks like it's up. The time lapse is about, okay, so 10 minutes and 47 seconds. So I got about 20 seconds left of speaking. That was pretty easy. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this time lapse, and I will see you in real time very, very, very soon. We're gonna go into real time. See you guys later. I mean, right now, obviously. Hello, and welcome back into the park. Time for a little park update. I made this building, which, no, I did not just find on the workshop. I made this in a different park and just copied it over because you guys have not seen that park. But anyways, you have a food restaurant right here. Not a restaurant, a little island. And then this is not like they don't stop here. They just walk over. But it's just a path, so hopefully people don't walk in this side and go there. Hopefully they will go in here and then through this little like key line type thing. And then you've got some seating here. It is pretty bright, but it's just pretty much Cinnabon. And then you have a restricted area over here, which you are able to walk through, just like that. And then this is just staff path, so they don't go, no guests go over there. Then you've got this nice little planter, which in the time lapse you saw when I copied this over to this park, there was a planter, but I was originally going to keep it, but it was too big, and when I scooted it in, it was way too close to the building, so I just decided to do that. Also, I am using barriers under here, as you can see, for the people not to go over here. And then I probably should have made ow! I probably should have made this some staff path. But anyways, you've got some kitchen supplies and things of sorts right here. Shout out to Patman 1209 for making these pretty cool kitchen supplies, and you can find them on the workshop. Anyways, let's get back over here. Over here is the new restaurant, which I'm actually pretty proud of. The windows look nice. Also, I'd like to say that those windows right there are custom. That's why you can see through them, but they're custom. You've got, this is going to be more of like a fancy restaurant. So you've got door there, door over there, and then you've got door over there, and then this will be an area of the park. I don't want to make this too like just a big concrete area and then you just have a bunch of like buildings and all that stuff. I want it to be a real, like I want this to be a path and then there'd actually be buildings off of it and then nature. So right here will probably be some sort of smaller ride, and then the staff path will go like around like that. Yeah, I've got quite a bit there, and then all the staff stuff will be like back here, all those buildings. And let's look into the restaurant. So as you walk in, you have a "Please wait to be seated" sign. What the heck? There we go. I added a little guy. It's like he was just frozen in place. I made this little shelf here because usually when you walk into like a nicer restaurant or somewhere that has one of these booths, they are usually separated by something else. But I just did that because I felt like it would make it a little more fancy. You've got the tables here, and then you've also got these corner tables right here. I can't actually remember if these are connected to the restaurant, but I'll figure it out after I finish recording this. These windows are custom. Obviously, those are not in the game as just assets, like building, what's it called? Like walls. You've got the kitchen over here. I decided to make this like weird like arch thing. It does actually look kind of good. It does show it a little bit right there. I don't mind too much. Then you've got the glass here just for them to like give out the food, and then the waiter will come and like set it down on the table. You've also, I found these restaurant things on Google, and I just slapped them in. Yeah, so I just made this a user media image, just like that. Yeah, so, and then obviously you've got the kitchen with the stove and the microwave, the oven, that stuff. Ow. Okay. So, I know it's a little bit of a shorter video today, but I did just want to get this done with. Next episode, we should do something right here, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure though. Maybe we'll do something back here. Hopefully we'll get this done, and then maybe we'll, maybe in episode 4, we could make a little small coaster right here in the center, so when you're walking up, you've got the the area, the shops and stuff, and then right here you've got this, I wouldn't say tall, but you got this thrill ride right in the middle. So my thoughts right now are like maybe a tilt coaster, or actually that would be pretty cool. I could do a tilt coaster. Whenever I make the coaster, I'll figure it out. Yeah, so that'll be all for today's episode. I also still need a name for the park, and I will also need a name for the park, so I can put that there, a logo there, and then also a name for the restaurant would be nice, because then I can put a name right there, make a logo, put one there, and one there. You know, just stick a logo some places. But yeah, so that'll be all for today's episode. See you guys in the next episode.